Looks like we are live. Very, very nice to see. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, we can close that. Awesome. Hold on, folks. Okay. Howdy, howdy, folks. Good to see you. We are over here in Beaconsfield Park in the Renfrew-Collingwood neighborhood. So good to see you. Yes, we are over here in Renfrew-Collingwood today to do our neighborhood checkup. This place is both very residential and chock full of restaurants tucked away here and there, besides the fact that you have an awesome little strip down on in the Joyce Collingwood area near Joyce Street and the Kingsway that also is prevalent with a whole bunch of awesome restaurants. So this is a great place to both, work, live, and play. So good to see you. Tiago, nice to have you on the stream. Justin, nice to have you on the stream too. So let's head on out, okay? And let's check out this neighborhood here on Jerome Forestwood on your neighborhood checkup of Renfrew-Collingwood. Vancouver, it's awesome. This is Beaconsfield Park. This is awesome right on over here. They're actually going to be building a new artificial pond just down the hill here. Just look at this awesome mowed field here. You can play soccer here, okay? It's just so awesome, just so awesome. And what we're gonna do right now, they have fences set up here because they're building an area for the pond. So they're bringing in water here and they're building pipelines and stuff like that. So it's interesting. Brooke, oh my gosh. Brooke saying, hey, hope you're having a good day. Well, I definitely am. It's a beautiful day out here. But if it does rain, knock on wood, my thick skull, hey, I got my trusty umbrella here too, so it's all with the planning. All with the planning. Yeah, we're in Beaconsfield Park right now. It's a little under construction, but it'll look better later. Christine, good to see you too. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, this tree decided to go early. I'm gonna change colors early. That's awesome. This tree is just gonna be like yellow or yellow and then red. That's gonna be wild. But yeah, right down there, tucked away down there, they're building a new creek and a new wetland. Not much to see when you're up there, okay? A little obfuscated by stuff, but I can show you a picture of the plan, okay? So here's the plan right here. So they're gonna have a nice wetland on over there. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. And this is part of the city of Vancouver, and this is the Beaconsfield Park Wetland Project. So you can freeze that. But like over here, they also have the soccer field, okay? One of them, the hard top, and then of course we saw the other one up there, the nice mowed one, the manicured one. So let's head on up the street, and we're gonna head on up to, I believe, the Grandview Highway, and then from there we'll be able to head on over to Renfrew Station. So cool, just like a big old field here. Big old field. Yeah, Renfrew is nice and a pleasant place in Van. Yeah, it really is. It really is. And of course, when we're over here, we are in East Vancouver. So to all those people that rep East Van, East Van, East Van. This time of year, though, we get some awesome trees to look at, though, too. Nature just spoils us with these splashes of color. And like in Vancouver, it really is just splashes of color. Different trees will go at all different times, all the way up until around mid-November, so. Looks like we're on Penticton Street here. So interesting. Justin used to have a friend who lived here. Christine's also impressed by the leaves. Very cool, very cool. For both of you. And this is the South Grandview Highway here. So here we are. Now, the borders of this area, this neighborhood, is Nanaimo Street, East Broadway, Boundary Road, and East 41st Avenue, as well as parts of the Kingsway when East 41st merges with the Kingsway. This is Penticton and Grandview Highway. If you head up ahead here, you're gonna end up over in Nanaimo Street. So that's Nanaimo Street right there. And we're gonna go this way. Okay, good to see you. Okay, is like red tree hits hard. Love that answer. Love that answer. Good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. And you get this awesome view from here. And that's peering into Burnaby there. It's really peering into Burnaby. You can see how urban or suburban this area is. You have like the backs to different housing complexes here. And behind those trees there, of course, is the SkyTrain tracks. That'd be for the Millennium Line. Very big, very popular over here. And you can see Renfrew Station ahead of us here. So the stuff that's a little bit more in the foreground here, that's still here in Vancouver, but stuff, those big towers in the back there, they're really over in Burnaby. There goes the Millennium Line right now. Over here we're passing by the Italian Center. There's a couple restaurants in there. Asatera is one of them. Really run by the Italian Club. There's the Italian Club right there for you. So really a big like conference center space, stuff like that. Asatera is on that side there. And the other restaurants right there, both Italian. That's because there's a super large Italian diaspora on over here. If you just go north of here, okay, you'll hit the Hastings Sunrise area over on East Hastings Street. There's a lot of Italian influence and a variety of restaurants and shops up there, cater to the Italian community. And then the original Little Italy here in Vancouver is up and along Commercial Drive, which is just one neighborhood over. So Grandview Woodland is like right here. It's right here, and then Renfrew-Collingwood's right here, right below Hastings Sunrise. So pretty cool. And next to Kensington Cedar Cottage as well. Okay, I think we need to cross the street here, so we will. There you go. Let's see if we can cross the street again. This is the intersection of Slocan and the Grandview Highway. This would be the South Grandview Highway. Yeah, we can cross. There's a lot of cautious drivers out here. I'm very impressed. Thank you very much, drivers. You've impressed me today. Yeah, we're over here right by Boundary Road. Boundary Road is just beyond Rupert. And Rupert Station's one of the furthest west stations you can go, or furthest east stations you can go in the neighborhood. East would be the direction. The other one that's just a little bit further and a little bit closer to the boundary is, and of course we're on the trail now underneath the tracks here. So this is the cycle path. This is where the walkers are supposed to, oh, it's a dual use path over here, okay? Walkers and cyclists. Okay, I stand corrected. But yeah, would be Collingwood Station as well. That one's very close to the Boundary Road and technically a little bit closer than Rupert Station. But yeah, this is the Millennium Line right here. So this makes this a really big, and then between the Millennium Line up here to the north and the Expo Line down in the south near in the Collingwood neighborhood, okay, you got all these buses that are running between these 5 stations too, including Nanaimo, okay, 29th Avenue, and Collingwood on the Expo Line, and then up here on the Millennium Line, Renfrew Station and Rupert Station. So it's really easy to get around this neighborhood, which makes it a really interesting neighborhood. There's, like I said, lots of restaurants just tucked in little corners here. This is the local Rona right on over here. You get a lot of these big box shops in the area too. A lot of these construction shops and Canadian Tires and Ronas. Okay. That type of thing. Pretty cool to see. And we are walking along the path of Still Creek. One of the creeks in the neighborhood. I'm not sure if it's above ground or underground on over here. I'm pretty sure it's underground, but I do need to overlay that, but you'll see that in other areas as we stroll through the neighborhood. There's the old Still Creek train station on over here too. We even have a mural so that makes it feel like you're stopping by the old station on over here. On the CN railway tracks right here. There's the old mural that makes it look like you're at the station. There you go, right there. And this used to be the Still Creek Station. There's the sign right there. Still Creek. We're gonna head up here first. There's Renfrew Station right there. And we're on 12th. Across the street. So long as we're not impeding traffic, we're okay. So there's the Millennium Line right there. Very cool, very cool. 360, are you going to Pizza Hut? No. There's a really cool donair spot on over here. Nice little Vietnamese restaurant in the neighborhood. A cool cafe we went to on over here on Versus. We also went to the Firehouse Subs on Versus over here when we compared Quiznos subs to Firehouse subs. So you can see the plethora of restaurants and businesses that are here in the area. There's a sushi shop around the corner too. So, just fascinating. There is a Tim Hortons here as well. I'm not sure if there's a Pizza Hut here, but if there is, very cool. Nothing wrong with that, but there's also a Yummy Slice here, and that one's way better. This Gong Cha right on over here. This is over in the Renfrew Center building. This is where you get a lot of the different organizations, from engineering to hearing to technical safety. This is the Tim Hortons here. We're right next to Nav. Oh my gosh, good to see you. Nice to see you. Brooke's saying, it's my birthday tomorrow. I wonder what food I should get. I wish it was Friday so I could have fried chicken on our stream. Asa would say if it's your birthday, you're allowed to have fried chicken. So feel free to have fried chicken. Feel free to have fried chicken. Look at this lineup on over here of students. We got LaSalle College on over here. And then tucked into this area right on over here, okay, there's a Starbucks, there's a Fresh Slice, there's a faux shop in there. Very, very cool. And all over here for LaSalle College. Yeah, that's what Asher said when his birthday happened. I'm allowed to have fried chicken. So, Brooke, I believe I might even have it documented on film. So I think you're good. But you do you. You do you. You can have fried chicken if you want, but there's other good stuff too. I'm sure you're more than well aware of other good stuff too. But anyways, happy birthday to you, because I'm gonna forget if I don't say it now. So happy birthday. Yeah, so tucked in somewhere over here is also Coquitlam College. Because we have, these colleges are starting to get a little more popular. We have a lot of the housing that's happening on over here. This is a big rental building that's just gone up. Okay, and you can see the shops have started to move in here, really catering to the students. So of course you got A&W here. Oh, that just goes with it. Firehouse Subs, we went in here. We were impressed by Firehouse Subs. And I cased it out right on over here. And at the end, you got a trees. There's a trees here now. And if you go up the way, they got a new Pokerito right up there. I don't know if the Pokerito's open yet. But let's head on up and over to the trees. Okay? And we'll see what we can do. Hey, I'm just vlogging on my face. Is that okay? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Awesome. They got so much good stuff. Taro lattes too. Pretty cool. I think I'm gonna stick to the caffeine. So either it's also catering to the tech center that's over here too. There's a lot of. Can I get a caramel latte, please? Sure.
What size? What do you like?
Can I have? Yeah, can I get a receipt? Thank you. So we'll stand out over here, and this way, our head's just to the window right now. Windy in that picture, eh? Did you see that picture there? Let's check our audio, see how our audio's doing. Look at that, there's all the cakes. The cheesecakes. So we're just waiting. These things, good things take time, so you gotta be patient with them. Okay. I think there's a little bit of art going in here too. Wow. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Check this out. Check this out. That is beautiful. Look at that. That is beautiful. Thank you very much. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome to see. Okay. Let's put a lid on our cup. Caramelly. It's a latte, so it's got milk and espresso in it. You can taste the espresso. So pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let's head out. We got some fuel for the road. Okay. Let's go, let's go. "360's like, I need a coffee." Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's good to see everyone on the street. Nice to have you here. What a day, though. What a day, eh?
Bitch, please.
You can see it's not just like students over here. This place is full of construction workers and everyone else. It's just, and it's such a diverse neighborhood too. Both in different skills that people use on over here. You know, and they're working in construction or IT or transit or something else. I think my lid just came off. That's not good. There's a bench over here. We'll head on over to the bench and deal with the situation. Is it a disaster for Jerome's latte? Probably not. I think we're good to go. We're going where we don't need roads. No, you need roads on over here. You really do need roads on over here. Still. Ah. Look, we'll CIBC Banking Center here too. And the tech center. So awesome. So we've been to the SkyTrain station before. We do know what the SkyTrain station's like. Okay, but where we're gonna head first is the big park that's in the neighborhood. The main park, Renfrew Park. We went to the big Beaconsfield Park that has a nice soccer field. Colby, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're over here at Heb and Renfrew Street. Good to have you. Yeah, we're over at Renfrew Station. There's Renfrew Station right there for you guys. That's the Millennium Line. So we've been in there before, so you do know what it looks like. And we will come out of there again. Okay? But first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head we're gonna head this way and see buses stop here all the time. Like I was saying, like this is such an interconnected neighborhood. It's just so interesting to see. So this bus will head down to 29th Avenue station because it's 29th Avenue bus. So it's taking college students down there as well as construction workers. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's the backside cafe that's on over here. And the sushi restaurant. So right on over here, of course, you got your sushi restaurant, cafe episode here. We were in cafe episode before. So if you've watched our sub sandwich episode, we went to cafe episode. Yummy sliced pizza here. Great chicken wings, but even better pizza. And then, like, even an old video store that I'm not sure if it's still open. And then finally Donair at the end. And this is Prince's Seafood Restaurant right here as well. There's so much. Just so much, like right here. But we'll be getting food on the stream, but just a little bit later. So, you got a few places to go before that. Vinny, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. So let's head up the street and head on over to where we need to go. Very cool. Very cool. I love Main Tree's coffee. Oh, there we go. So you could walk that way, you'd make it over to Rupert Street. We're gonna head down Renfrew Street here first. And this will take us on over to the Renfrew Ravine. Oh wow, this place is coming down now, eh? Oh, they're gonna put a tower up here too, look at that. There's a Chinese restaurant over here not too long ago that was open. Like literally a few, probably like 6 months ago, wow. Wow, it's no more. Now they're gonna put a big tower there. Wow, that's gonna bode well for the college. You're gonna have this like tiny little home next to this ginormous building. That's gonna be interesting. Howdy folks, a few other people to come on to the stream, good to see you here. Yeah, we're just strolling along the street right now. We'll keep the camera on us. Oh, Nelly. Even out here. Oh, Nelly. Oh, head up the way here. Camera, turn around. Wow, my finger is like off today. And this is the Reverend's house right here. for this church that's right here. The Christian church. But there are temples in the neighborhood too. So it's pretty cool to see diversity of different people here. It's a very diverse area. This is where a lot of immigrants, when they come to Vancouver, tend to come to move to live. So this is St. Jude's Parish in Stream, so probably Catholic. Shows you one of the churches in the neighborhood. Let's keep going. And Renfrew Street here at East 15th. And we'll head up the way. Now, if you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. I usually think of the subscribe button when I regularly watch a channel. If you're part of the 60% that are watching the channel but haven't subscribed yet, do hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. And again, we're back to these tiny, tiny homes here that populate this area. And the new homes that were built, either on top of those tiny homes or those tiny homes were torn down and then they built these things. And then across the way, you can just see a line of Vancouver Specials right here. And that's the other thing that dominates this neighborhood. Just wow, just wow. So when you have this kind of area here with all of these different SkyTrain stations in the neighborhood, it's just interesting to see all of the different transit and stuff that's over here as well, available for an area that's predominantly single-family dwelling homes. And that's not a bad thing because you're seeing the development. This area is going to get built up and nothing's stopping it. Nothing's stopping it. People are more than willing, if they want to, if they get offered the right price, to sell their home to a developer. And of course, they'll find another home. They'll get paid rather handsomely. So nothing wrong with that. Really, really cool over here. Really cool. Let me change hands here. What do we do? I think we put the cup in the crutz and move the hand on over. Okay, we're good. We did it. The arm gets tired from time to time. Okay, we're here. We're over by Renfrew Park. The first thing that's here is the school. So that's all you're getting to see of the school. Jerome, if you're going to East 22nd and Rupert Street, make sure to try the Vietnamese banh mi and or the Chinese takeout at Changi Market. Are you talking about Saigon Bites? I was planning on stopping by Saigon Bites. I only recently learned about the Changi Market. Like, I passed by there before, but I hadn't had an opportunity to go in yet. Had gone to the pastry shop right next door, so maybe we'll pop in there and see what's going on. Sounds like a good recommendation. Thanks, Andrew. We're gonna go through this park first. Andrew knows exactly where I'm going. Go through the park, pivot over, go to 20 seconds. Totally knows where I'm going. Channel, what's up? Good to have you on the stream. It's so obvious to like someone who lives here for, who's lived here for a long time. This is the trail down here. This is the Steel Creek Loop Trail, so we'll go past part of Steel Creek over here. It's much more urbanized of a creek these days, but it used to be way more wild. It reminds me of some parts of Toronto and some parts of Kitchener-Waterloo and London, southern Ontario, where they have these big areas here. There's a salmon jump here or something. There's something here. No, this is a testing station. Sorry. They have a testing station right here, so they can stand at this station right here and test the water. And it comes down this creek here. I get some of my... This is not a salmon run. To my knowledge. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. And this is what Steel Creek has become. Still very pretty. Running on over here. Okay. Now this is the forest that I'm used to right on over here. But if you've ever seen another street just after Nanaimo in this neighborhood called Copley, it has a whole slew of birch trees on it. And it's totally different from what used to be here. You can see this giant old trunk here, left over. It was obviously cut right off the top there. Just the relic of the old logging days. That tree must have been huge, huge. And you can see right on over here. This is more of the traditional foliage, even though this might have been planted or second or third or fourth tertiary growth after logging. Oh, Vinny's giving a good tip. Vinny's like, check out the Killarney area. We have done a neighborhood checkup in the Killarney area. And I would agree with you. The Killarney area is beautiful. Thank you for the recommendation. It is appreciated. If I was not aware, I wouldn't know. So, yeah, I am in the know, but very, very cool. And I appreciate that. And that just helps reinforce to other people. Like, these are amazing neighborhoods. So, like Vinny said, check out the Killarney neighborhood if you haven't. And the river district down there, so awesome, so awesome. Justin's like, beautiful trees, yeah. And this is the big old field in the park here. You can see the mountains on over there. Never knew there's a forest. Oh, Andrew's making me laugh. Thanks for the chuckles. Yeah, a giant field on over here. So awesome. There's a field house over there. There's a school behind us. And the community center is right up here. Don't think there's any kids at the playground, so we're okay to walk past it right now. Yeah, no kids at the playground. I'm good. We also have these small little pools. And sometimes they have them open, sometimes they don't. I've never seen this one on. Okay. So I don't know what the city's doing, if they're just not, because they have to hire a lifeguard even for a small little pool like this, because it's city infrastructure. So I have never seen this filled, but yeah. Very interesting to see. Nice little playground for the kids. And then here's one of the field houses for the parks here. So we'll have washrooms there, but right behind here, this is the library right on over here. The Renfrew Library. The Rupert Library is over down in the Joyce Collingwood section. And then this building right here, this is the community center. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, you had a pool like that, much deeper over O'Reilly Park. Okay, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna have to double check that again. Yeah, I've also seen those types of pools at Jonathan Rogers Park over in Mount Pleasant. I think yeah. So if you ever see one of those full of water, I just want to know. Don't necessarily need to see a picture, but yeah, I would be interested. This is the community center, so of course you get Indigenous as well here. We are on unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh. And the further east we get here, we got other bands that come into this area. I was reading up on it. I can't remember at the top of my head, but that gives you something to research as well. This area, very, very beautiful. Very, very cool. Awesome, no problem. Thank you very much. Being very polite, very polite. And then the Renfrew pool's on over here too. So there's like a big pool in the community center on over here too. If memory serves me right, feel free to correct me if I'm getting things wrong. But this is the community center right here. There's the library logo for you there. I'm not sure if we can walk up this way. Interesting. Looks like there might be like a rail or something going on here, but this is the entrance, main entrance to the library right here. Not sure why. That's okay. Let's head up this way. Oh, maybe there isn't. Yeah, there's a pool here. Renfrew Park Community Center. There's the library. And then if you check the sign right on over here, Renfrew Park Community Center and Pool. So awesome. So awesome. Okay. Andrew knows exactly where I'm going, so we're gonna head that way. So Andrew knows we're gonna head out from here and over to Rupert Street. It's so blatantly obvious for anyone that knows this neighborhood. Oh, this is why it's closed. And they have uneven sidewalk here. So yeah, I see why. For the city, this would be a major hazard. Major hazard. And then over here, you get some businesses. This is pretty cool. And Chula Vista Grocery. You got sandwiches in there as well. Blondie's, Shoe Walks, Flower on 22nd, and then Ragazzi Pizza right here. Every once in a while, you might see their food truck over at a festival. This is East 22nd here. And if you head this way on Rupert Street, you head to like this neat little corner a couple blocks down on Rupert, just chock full of these interesting restaurants and shops. Saigon Bites being one of them. This is VFD number 15 right here. Beautiful, beautiful heritage building for the fire station. And of course you get your Fire Hall 15 Renfrew right here. The fire truck and everything. These guys work hard. They really do work hard. Thank you, firefighters. For your hard work, it is greatly appreciated. So if you see a firefighter in the future, just say thank you, because they do a good job. Christine, like, it's the first time you were so. It's the first time you were so close. Yeah, I am so close. Such an awesome, awesome example of Vancouver Special there. And then you see the other thing on over here. Camper vans. I did say it was camper van season. A lot of camper vans come through here right now at this time. And they'll camp out all over East Vancouver and just Metro Vancouver in general. And there's some camper vans that are over here where people live and work in Vancouver, and unfortunately they're stuck in their camper vans. That sucks. That's such as life. Oh my gosh, Justin, that's awesome. Justin's giving a shout out to our firefighters. That's awesome. That's great to see. Another example of a Vancouver Special on over here. This one's very well kept. Very well kept. And firefighters and police officers do watch the channel. If you remember me heading on over to, for example, if you remember me heading on over to one of the bike races, the Concordia, the Tour de Concordia Centenarian bike race. This is Standard Holiness Church on over here. It just is evangelist. This is like a very simple church. Good to see. That's all you need. Yeah, but if you went to the Tour de Concord race on over there, of course. I have no idea what my point was. I was on it. And then there was an onion and a kangaroo. Such is life. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Just a beautiful area, though, to be in. So we're on East 22nd right now. We're heading through the houses here. If you see a house like this, believe it or not, it used to be around $500,000, $600,000. There'd be news reports where news reporters would stand outside and say, and just to let you know, this house is worth $600,000. And they'd be like flabbergasted. Now these houses are worth $2 million. $2 million. In Alberta, a house like that would maybe go for $500,000. If it's in the city, 6 or 7. Okay, over here, 2 million. 2 million. And rent for a 1-bedroom over here in this neighborhood is around $2,200 up to $2,400. So a little more reasonable than some other areas, but you can now find rent just like that in the West End and the downtown if you look for a 1-bedroom there too. So you can live on over here. This neighborhood's great, but if you want to live downtown where the action is, might as well just move there. But this neighborhood is really awesome. Really awesome. Really quiet, peaceful. And again, a lot of the towers that you'd be moving into are either located in around the colleges or at the SkyTrain stations, okay? Or down in the Joyce-Collingwood neighborhood in that corridor of apartment buildings that run along Van Ness Ave in the Kingsway. It looks like we're starting to get the Halloween decorations out. And this is the intersection that Andrew was talking about up here. We're coming up to 22nd and Rupert. And this place is the bomb. As in, it's awesome. And again, you can see some of the newer builds right here. That's not as old as the homes that are around it. It's been more recently built. Not brand new, but newer. So there's a lot here. ET right on over here. This is your Hong Kong cafe right on over here. Our Taiwanese cafe. I can't remember which one. Okay. Very cool. You can get a good bubble tea in here as well. Okay. Across the street here, you got Dammy Sushi. You got Paramount Chinese seafood. Okay. And then around the corner, we have places like Saigon Bites. I believe there might be a Hanoi drip on over here. Let's see. Oh, it's a Hanoi drip over here. Yeah, it's a ballet. This is awesome. Yeah, sometimes I think Saigon Bites is a little further north. This is awesome. And they got the ballet here at the Hanoi drip. I love Hanoi drip. But yeah, the Lee Chong market is right on over here. Right here. That's awesome. It's awesome. So there's a few places you can head on over here. Okay. And check out Lee Chong, don't worry. I do want to come on over here and check some stuff out over here too. Okay. So yeah, this is really, this is cool. Look at this. Oh, they got all this stuff here. They got hot pots. Yeah, this is Hong Kong. Very cool. Ham and cheese sandwich and fries. Okay. Wow. This is all Hong Kong based right here. This is awesome. Fried rice, fried chicken. Wow, popcorn chicken. Whole bunch of different stuff right on over here. The Neighbourhood Cafe, ET. Very cool, very cool. And super deal, breakfast. 2 eggs, 2 sausage, ham, and soap. Whoa, that's very cool. And there's the breakfast right there. That's so awesome. Oh, don't worry, the camera's on my face. No problem. And I used to go to the OG ballet in Chinatown when I was a kid. Oh, very cool. You can get banh mi, yeah. Killer pizza across the street from you. Oh, okay. Very good, very good. Dammy sushi, yeah. So awesome, so awesome. I say we head on in here, but we're gonna keep the camera on us. I'm gonna see if they give us permission or not. Okay. I'm gonna keep the camera on us. So we're gonna tip it up. Okay. Okay, Christine, if you can find me while we're going out and about, that's cool. Hey, I'm just vlogging here. Can I just go to the back of the booth? Awesome, thank you. Cool. So yeah, I wanted to come here to check this place out. Okay. Awesome. So over here they got QR codes on the table, so you can scan those. Okay. And pull up the menu. Okay. And we're over here at ET. Enjoy ET. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. Okay. And you got the table and everything right here. Okay. So you click order. And you got the whole menu here that you can go through. Get some popcorn salad for us. I was thinking of maybe getting him something. Okay. So yeah, we have to go through the menu here. Okay. There's like a popcorn chicken fried rice thing. There's a popcorn chicken meat sauce and rice. That looks awesome. So this place specializes in a lot of popcorn chicken. That's very cool to see. Very cool to see. They got hot pot here as well. Okay. Spicy chicken fried instant noodles. Ooh, wow. Wow. Chicken laksa rice vermicelli. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And we got the paper copy here now too. Makes it a little easier. The pictures are a little bigger. That's very cool. That's very cool. Yeah, this is just comfort food. This is just comfort food. Okay? So much good comfort food right here. Wow. It can be a little overwhelming, but I think I know what I'm gonna get. Okay? So very cool. Very, very cool. Can I get the popcorn chicken with the meat sauce and rice for myself? And can I just get a small takeout box also of just some fried chicken as well?
Okay. You want a combo or you just want just the rice?
So I like this for myself, and then if I can get this in a takeout box,
Okay.
that would be great.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you like a combo? Comes with a drink?
Okay. Nah, just the sandwich, or just the plate today, and then the takeout box for this one.
You want to cook it later or now? The takeout.
Yeah, you can just cook it now with the other one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Chris, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, good to have you here. Chris is saying, hey, Jerome, much love. I didn't tune in for a few days. Apologies. No worries. Okay. If you're dealing with I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. Anyways, you're okay. Things will get better, but yeah, that's very unfortunate. Hope you get better. Hope things get better soon. Andrew's saying get some fried popcorn salad. So we got popcorn chicken. Okay. And Christine's saying is happy. Bill, good to see you. Howdy. Nice to have you on the stream. And Andrew's saying my cousin used to live around here, so I know this neighborhood like the back of my hand. Very cool. Very cool. Bill, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm gonna get asked of a takeout box, okay, and bring that for him. Okay, he's had a long day at work today, so that's really good to see. Really, really good to see. So he'll be happy to get that, and that'll cheer him up a little bit. No problem, Chris. I've been through that before with family members. Yeah, so I understand. But what an awesome day. So yeah, howdy folks. We're over here right now at ET, over at 22nd and Rupert Street. And we're gonna head down Rupert Street and we're gonna head on over to the Collingwood neighborhood. Rupert Street will take you right down past the Chili house on down there at the Kingsway, and then you can head on over from there. How far is Vancouver from, say, let's say Michigan? Far. We're on the other side of the continent, so probably a little around 4,000 kilometers. Well, that's what you get Gemini for too. How far is Vancouver from Detroit? Okay, so around 3,000 kilometers. Very cool to see. Oh, 3,081, 88. Oh, almost 4,000. There you go. There's your answer. Justin's saying sending your, oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Justin, for doing that. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait for some food here, and then I'm gonna be able to show you. I've never eaten here on camera. Never eaten here on camera. Okay? Never walked in here before either. So I just wanted to see what this place was like.
Expedia helps you find the right time.
Winger, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Very cool. Very, very cool. Winger's like, yo. Yo. Yeah, so this will be good. This will be good. And so, I'm a Tennessean, but I used to live in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Very cool, Bill. Very cool. I was working with Americans this morning. So, yeah. Andrew's saying, Jerome, are you and Ashley going to check out some of the Halloween events around town? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been here in the city long enough to see Granville Street get busy on each Halloween. And Halloween this year is falling on a Friday, I believe. So this will be interesting. Let's double check the calendar right now, though. Maxa, oh my gosh, shout out to you and Mocha only. Very cool, very cool. Mocha is a legacy hip hop star here in Vancouver. Mocha's still here. Yeah, I don't know Mocha personally, but I'm sure if he's watching the stream, he'll appreciate that. Winger's like, is it really hot in Vancouver? No, but it's that uncomfortable period, and I've had that in Ontario and also Quebec and other places where, you know, you're wearing that warmer coat because it's cold when you go outside, but then you do a little bit of exercise and you warm up a little bit. The coat gets a little too warm, but you still don't want to take it off because if you do, you get cold. So it's all over the place. So yeah, I do got a little bit of sweat and stuff because we were walking, but hey. That's good, Maxa. That's good. Mocha only, yeah. And the Rascals, too. They're from this neighborhood as well. Yeah, yeah. I think there's a few other really, really good bands on over here too. So hip hop bands. There's a lot of good hip hop bands that have come out of this city here. There's also like some really good just regular artists as well. Dan Mangan is one of them that's come out of here. I'm sure other people will recognize a few others. Ben Sinister is an awesome little, awesome band that came out of here too. That does rock. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, check this out. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That is amazing. And take us to Fright Nights at the Peony. We'll probably just go to Granville Street, but thanks for the thanks. Neil, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Where's the hubby? The hubby's at work right now. But I got some fried chicken coming for her too. They got meat sauce on this rice here. Let's try out the rice and the meat sauce. They got a cheating spoon if I want it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's try the fried chicken. Mmm. 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 It's hot. It's hot. It is tasty. It is tasty. Oh wow. You even get like an egg? Mmm. Oh. That's a tea. That egg has been in the tea for a bit. Very cool. You know how they put the egg in the tea? They can make like century eggs that way, but they make just regular tea flavored eggs too. That was very cool. Mm-hmm. And this is that old school fried chicken. You get on over there in Hong Kong, and you get on over in Taiwan and stuff like that too. This is awesome. No, very good. Minced pork is a Taiwanese staple. Well, there you go. That's really good. That's really, really good. Yeah, actually just on over a few blocks over further into Burnaby, you got the Cascade Heights, and that's where one of the temples is. When they have the Taiwanese festival every year. I think it's around April or something like that. Awesome festival to go to if you get a chance. You do have to walk through like a subdivision to get on over to this area. And like Cascade Heights is predominantly homes and stuff like that, but awesome festival put on at the local temple on over there. Mm-hmm. So just find the local temple over in Cascade Heights and you'll know the area I'm talking about. It's right next to a park too. An awesome park. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't tell Asif if he comes on the channel. Now we got him a box of fried chicken, okay? Well, more than that. This is awesome. I want to get Asif out here to do like a fried chicken run. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think he'd really enjoy it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I want some cabbage here too. And lettuce. It's like a little bit of a salad. What's the item on the menu again? And this is Mmm. That cabbage is... It's the meat sauce and rice with the chicken. So the meat sauce and rice with the chicken. Vinny's saying, ever since I started watching, Dave's saying, Dave, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. It is good. It is really good. It's really good. Vinny's saying, ever since I started watching your streams, especially when you stream at different places to eat, you have motivated me to try different foods at the places I've never eaten before. Yeah, I've never been here before either. So that's part of it. Just coming on in. If they're cool, okay? And the restaurants that are willing to show their food and just have me sit in a back corner here and eat fried chicken or whatever, they're the ones who know their food's good. This food's really good. I'm good right now. Thank you, though. Yeah. So we're over at ET. Okay. As in the letter E and then the word T. And it's at the intersection of East 22nd and Rupert. And we're across the street from a market that I'm going to check out because Andrew asked me to come here and check it out. So I'm going to go over to the market afterwards. Well, let's enjoy a little bit more food before we go on there. Yeah, good portions. I would agree. I would agree. You know, everything on this plate slaps, as in it's awesome. But what strangely slaps the most for me, okay, is this pickled salad right here. It's like pickled or something like that. That's tasty. That's super tasty. It's so good. Oh. And so you see when you're paying, like, the plates on over here are 17, 18 bucks. Okay? But like we're getting more than 17 or 18 bucks worth of food here. This is amazing. I'm not complaining right now. This place is amazing. Just look at that. We barely put a dent into this too, eh? Like, seriously. Look at this. Right here. This is the meat sauce and rice. This is so comfort food. I'm sure if we brought Nacho over, Nacho, if you're watching, hey. Sometimes he just lurks. This is awesome. Yeah. So the price we're paying for this food is a pretty darn good price. Okay? You know, sometimes you pay like 17 or 18 bucks and you don't get a spread like this. Yeah. That's really what it is. I wanted to come to the neighborhood and show you guys some of this stuff. It's just, this is such a nice neighborhood to come to. You got everything from the new trees that we went to at the start of the video, okay, after Beaconsfield Park, to like beautiful, beautiful food on over here. This is amazing. Mm-hmm. That's very good. Very good. And the rice are, you know how like the rice cook perfectly. It's still chewy, but it's not super soft. It's not hard. It's not stale. It's just sometimes you can really screw up rice really easy. This is very well done. Very well done. Not so good. Mm. The music in here is awesome too. Okay. It's just like happy, calming music. Where's the 15? Oh, that's a 25 bus coming in there. Look at that. That's a 25 bus coming in. Wow. Does the chicken have flavor? Yeah. It's actually pretty good. I think you can get like sauces with it and stuff like that at the counter, but it doesn't need it. It's just like your Taiwanese Hong Kong style fried chicken. Okay, there's a little bit of seasoning inside of it. This makes it like savory. Very, very savory. Very, very nice. Right in the bread in there. It's so good. So good. Oftentimes it's like the salt and pepper. Mm-hmm. But the fry flavor as well is just so good. Mm-hmm. It's so awesome. That's so good. That's so good. I don't think I'm gonna take this rice with me. Okay. So I ate I got all the meat on the rice. Okay. Cause this is a lot. This is a lot. But I got asked for the takeout, so. Oh, it's so crispy. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like, there's been like, yeah, like I ordered another box for Asif, so I'm gonna get, like I've finished the chicken here. There's no more chicken on my plate. But yeah, I'm gonna get, I got Asif a box. I think they got it ready at the front. Okay. So, that'll be good. That one's so good. All that's left. I'm so full. Oh, so this was the 7-Eleven back in the day. Oh, okay, okay. Fair enough there. Fair enough there. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm done here. Where do I pay and pick up my takeout box?
Yeah, I'll just get it for you.
Okay.
Do you need it to go or no to go?
No, I'm not going to take
Yeah, I'll
this.
take this away.
Okay.
Some water?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you. The staff here is phenomenal. Okay, phenomenal. That's awesome. Brooke's like a 10 out of 10. I think Asif might give it a 10 out of 10. It might be like a 9.5 or a 9. I think we're gonna wait a minute or two. It looks like someone's coming in just to double check the order. Oh, she forgot to order another meal. She only ordered one. She meant to hit two. Okay, okay. Literally, like, I didn't have any lunch or dinner. Like, I literally had breakfast probably around 6 a.m. in the morning. So, yeah, I was hungry. I just ate it. It was awesome. We're just waiting for the bill right now. But yeah, so that's just what's gonna happen. So we're just gonna be patient, and then they'll be over here. We'll pay our bill, and then we'll be out. So good to see you guys. Nice to have you here on the stream. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. We're on a neighborhood checkup over here in Renfrew-Collingwood, and we are checking in and checking up on the neighborhood, checking out some of the parks like the Beaconsfield Park. Coming on over to this area, checking out this. We checked out Renfrew Community Park and the Still Creek, okay, and the community center and stuff like that. And now we're heading on further south and to the Joyce Collingwood neighborhood.
Go.
Thank
How
you.
much would you like to pay?
Debit, please.
Debit? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Okay.
Would you like a copy of your receipt?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Awesome. Okay, give me a second here. Got a few things in here. If I had the fan, I'd winter in Vancouver. Well, I work in Vancouver, so that's why I'm here. We're not rich. We're not rich, but yeah. There's not a lot of people actually. There's some wealthy people here, but Vancouver has a lot of just working people too. Yeah. Okay. Some people have just found themselves over like buying a house like 10 or 15 years ago and just for like a few $100,000 and then just finding it's millions of dollars now. So it's very interesting to see. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was E.T. That place is awesome. That place is awesome. I'm waiting for a student to pass so I can show the logo. These guys right here. Check these guys out. Check them out. They're awesome. Down here at 22nd. Okay. And Rupert. Let's go to the Chongli Market. Yeah, they might be like a 9 out of 10. I'm trying to go by Ash's standards. There's a little room for improvement, flavor-wise. But like, it's very good. Very, very good. So over here, you got your Paramount, okay? And you got your Korean there. And you got more up here. And across the way, you got the Chongli Market on over here too. Okay. I'll show you the mountains before we do anything else. I'm going to stand in a safe spot to do it. Look at that view. Just imagine that. That's not smoke right now, guys. There's a lot of moisture up there right now. And look at those mountains. On a clear day, you'd be able to see more. A lot of that moisture is starting to form tiny bits of snow on the top of some of these mountains. So they're going to be snow-capped soon. Snow-capped soon. About 6% of Canadians are wealthy. Christine's like, that place looks so clean. Next time, you should try Dammy Sushi across the street. Okay. We've got a recommendation. I'll write that down on the list. They say, winter here. A minus 30 for 3 months and 5 feet of snow. Where are you, Dave? Where are you located? That's interesting. Okay. And Christine's like, stunning view. And they also put Chongli Market in a newly redeveloped building. Yeah, that too. So this is the Chongli Market right here. Okay. And this apparently is where you can get some really good barbecue. So let's look in through the window. Yeah, there's like a deli right back there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know how the stream quality will be, so if it buffers, it buffers. Let's just go in and just check really quick. Okay. This place is wild. Wow. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh yeah, so this is what Andrew was talking about on over here. Oh yeah, there's like a whole barbecue spread right here. Dim sum too. Wow, very cool. And there's another hot aisle on over there too with the barbecue. Very awesome. Okay, let's head on out because I don't want to cause a fuss in here. I'm not picking up anything over here. I just picked up food from another place. But yeah, I'm going to come back here too, Andrew. I'm going to get some barbecue sometime. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. Okay, let's go up the street. We're on Rupert. I think we'll cross the street first. Cross back across the street. And we can show you the mountains again. It's awesome. Awesome. I've never walked up this side of Rupert, so I want to walk up this side of Rupert. It looks like Paramount's got dim sum every day too. You're gonna have to come back to a lot of these places here. There's just so much here. Justin just saw chocolate covered strawberries. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And then they got more over here at 22 Paces. So we went to La Saison de Pasterie one time, I think on a Munchie Monday. Okay. So yeah, that was a nice little cafe on over there too. So very cool. So much awesome stuff out here. What's this? And they got a Malaysian restaurant here too. So this is iSushi right here. This is Korean and Japanese. So you got everything from your Korean bulgogi to your Japanese sashimi. And then this is Kapatan Malaysian right here too. This is very cool. Look at this. That looks like fried chicken. That looks delicious. So howdy, a few other people have come onto the stream. You're on the neighborhood checkup over here in Vancouver. And we are in the Renfrew neighborhood for our neighborhood checkup today, Renfrew-Collingwood. We are heading south on Renfrew Street. And Andrew's saying, let me guess, Jerome, you're heading to Joyce next. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got it. Always like need to climb some mountains and do some camping. Yep. Yep. Asa just admitted he's willing to do glamping, but it's got to be like very good. He's got to see the washroom first. He's very picky about that type of thing. I closed it by accident. Sorry, guys. Reopened it. Anyways, let's take a look at the street right now for you, just so you can see a little bit more of the housing that's on over here. Oh yeah, those noodles look so good. So good. This one's like Joyce is one of my favorite places in Vancouver. Me too. Me too. No, I think if Asa and me were to live on over here, we might want to live closer to the Millennium Line. And over in Joyce Collingwood. Asa's been wanting a little bit more quiet these days. So it's just a little quieter over there. But those are just dreams, guys. We're still downtown. Oh, wow. There we go. Let's check that audio out. Oh, we're good to go still. Good to go. Justin lived in Van Ness in one of the high rises. Yeah. Yeah. There was one point in time where we considered living down there. So, who knows in the future. But this would be an awesome neighborhood. Whether you're down on the Collingwood side, which is where Joyce Collingwood is, or over in the Renfrew Heights side, which we're kind of leaving right now. and heading into Collingwood. And that's why the neighborhood's called Renfrew-Collingwood. It's two neighborhoods that have been combined together, the old Collingwood neighborhood and the old Renfrew neighborhood, Renfrew Heights. Vancouver's done a lot of that over time, combining them. So like, you have Renfrew-Collingwood, of course you have Riley Park, Little Mountain. So you get all those types of neighborhoods over here, a lot of them. More over in East Vancouver, Grandview Woodland, Hastings Sunrise. All of these used to be two neighborhoods that are now combined together into one larger one. Very interesting. Christine's like, it takes me about an hour to get downtown. Yeah, I think that's what Asif loves about the concept. We would definitely live closer to a station, or definitely on like a Rupert or Renfrew Street where there's like a quick bus access, if we did choose to. And Colby's saying, if there's good fried chicken, Asif will live there. That covers most of Vancouver. I guess Killarney's out of the picture though. There's a good fried chicken there, but that is still a neighborhood in development. There's not a lot. Not a lot of restaurants over in Killarney yet. But Killarney is an awesome neighborhood, guys. Like, don't get me wrong. I did a neighborhood check out there. It is cool. It is very, very cool. Andrew's like, Kensington Cedar Cottage. Absolutely. That's another one. The old Kensington neighborhood and the Cedar Cottage neighborhood. And there's like a sub-neighborhood called Dickens in there too. So, I'm still learning about that one. Still scratching my head. You read the history books, but they don't really talk very, very specifically about neighborhoods. You have to go find old city plans and stuff like that to figure out what they did. There's some new development there. And that is definitely probably going to be not only 2 units, but 4 units by the looks of it. Wow. They've been doing that a lot with the new builds. A lot. So, interesting to see. Okay. I think we're over. Yeah, there's a land assembly right across the street here. Look at this. So they've combined the lots, now they're selling them to a developer. Whoever the developer is. So these homes right on over here, these 3 homes are gonna come down. Okay? Eventually. It looks like they're still renting them out right now with the flags on the doors. And that's fine. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna make space for a commercial building as well as some tower or something here that people would live in as well. That's interesting to see. Very interesting to see. There's a Joyce Station bus. So I'll take you to Joyce Collingwood Station. And of course, if you're a Freemason and you've traveled to the east in the past, this is the Freemasons Lodge right on over here. There's that Mason logo right on the door there. That's where all the secrets are kept. All the secrets that you can easily find in YouTube videos and stuff like that now. Not quite that secret. Not sure what's happening here. Trying to make a weird face for Sally. Wow. They literally are just letting these houses go. Go to the dogs here. Empty lot on over here too. And we'll just wait until we can find this property. But like, the homeowner has the right, in my opinion, to say yes or no, I want to combine it into a lot sale. And if they don't, it's their prerogative. It's the land developer at that point in time that needs to offer them a crap load more money if they're wanting it. They really want the property. Otherwise, wait until they're willing to sell it or they're no longer there. Which might sound unfortunate, but such is life. On the newer buildings on over here, so new that you still have properties if you want to put in something here. There's going to be another tower like right down there. Okay, more housing. There's going to be something here too. So this place is going to get busy. If you set up a business here, it's probably a good location. This is my love at first bite. Sweet shop right here. And the vacuum cleaner store right there. It's one of the local parks right on over here, connected to, I believe, the school. Big old fields on over here. Let's put a massive tower there with a Jollibee inside. There's enough Filipino people who live over here, as well as other people that enjoy fried chicken. Now, a Jollibee would be a welcome addition to this neighborhood. And it would be a busy addition to this neighborhood. Like that fried chicken place that I went to, E.T. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sure they get full on the weekends. And there's a whole bunch of big restaurants around there. I'm sure like from Thursday until Sunday, they're busy. And then Monday to Wednesday is when they're not busy. And there was people coming in even today. So a Jollibee would probably do really well here too. So welcome to Rupert Street. You got the local school on over here. This school I don't even think is open anymore. I think it's under construction. They have it all fenced off. Okay, not quite sure what they're going to do on over here. If there are kids still going to this school, feel free to put that in the comments. But from this side, it looks closed down. Like they got a blue fence all the way around. Usually means they're going to tear it down eventually. Or renovate it. So who knows? We're over here at Rupert and Wellington Street. So it looks like you got a general contractor here, as well as Sir Wilfred Grenfell, seismic mitigation. So not sure what they're doing here, but Heather Bray is the construction company. So it looks like that school might no longer be there. That's fine. Vancouver has an aging population right now. Okay, that's one of the reasons they're talking about bringing more people into the community. When the population ages, you don't have as many kids in the neighborhood, to the point where even the kids, Shaughnessy used to be like the go-to neighborhood for like chocolate and stuff like that, because you get like these giant chocolate bars from these wealthy people. But the kids aren't going there anymore. It's because there's no kids over in Shaughnessy, or very few of them. So very interesting to see. I even had people reach out to me and tell me, can't remember who it was, I think it might have been YBR, was telling me how he's got a teacher friend who's like, yeah, the kids that go to the schools in Shaughnessy, there's a few private academies there, And public schools, they're like, most of the time they're not even from that neighborhood, and they're from like the adjacent neighborhood. So I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, over here, there's still tons of kids. Again, first place, a lot of immigrants when they choose to come an immigrant from another country. And over here to Vancouver, they come to this very neighborhood. Very neighborhood. Renfrew-Collingwood. Wow. Christine's like, Jollibee should be in every district in my opinion. Ah! I guess the petitioning has begun. We need a Jollibee in every neighborhood in Vancouver. Mind you, there's good fried chicken in almost every neighborhood of Vancouver, including Killarney. Okay. Including Killarney. And some good fried chicken in the taco time, in the taco. Here we are, we're over at Van Ness. We're at Van Ness Ave. Welcome to Van Ness. Oh my gosh, Richard's here. Hey, nice to see you. Good to have you on the stream. Very cool. SkyTrain tracks right here for the Millennium Line. Okay. We'll walk down this side of the street because I've walked down the other side of the street, but before we go, oh my gosh, look at this. They got the uniform market right on over here. There's a lot of construction workers that work in this area and nurses too. They don't necessarily work in this area. Sometimes they do, and they live here. That's what I'm trying to say. Nav, good to see you again. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. And just insane, I need to see a barbecue versus Jollibee showdown. BBQ versus Jollibee. That's a good one. That's a good one. I think Jollibee might win. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to let Chef decide. Unless, of course, it's the versus, then that's something different. I'll make the decision in that point in time. Because I'm the supreme leader of my channel. Oh, there's the SkyTrain behind us. Very cool. Very cool. So howdy folks, a few other people have joined the stream. We're just here on Rupert Street right now, doing a neighborhood checkup. So we're checking in and checking up on the neighborhood right on over here. We are over in the Collingwood section of Renfrew-Collingwood neighborhood. Over in the area, basically at the edge of the area that we call Joyce Collingwood, which is a sub-neighborhood in the Collingwood neighborhood. A lot of these types of houses here. Supreme versus leader. Fair enough, fair enough. Nav's asking where's Allison? Allison's at work now. Just at work. Like anyone else. Asif is the fried chicken supreme leader. He'll be happy to hear that. He'll be very humble about it. He'll be like, no, not me. I'm just your humble fried chicken connoisseur. We know what he's all about. We know. And howdy folks, we're over here on Rupert Street right now. Strolling through the neighborhood on a neighborhood checkup. Just checking in and checking out the neighborhood. So we started out over in Beaconsfield Park in the Renfrew Heights section of Renfrew-Collingwood neighborhood. And we meandered through there. Got some coffee over by LaSalle College at the local tree zone over there. Very nice place. Okay, a lot of new developments in that area, including the trees. I was over there and we got a caramel latte. Then we came on down and through Renfrew-Collingwood Park and past the community center and the awesome pizza that I was told about. Okay, Ragazzi Pizza. I'll have to stop by there at some point in time, but I wanted to make my way over to 22nd and Rupert. We went on over to ET. Wanted to try some of their fried chicken, so we did. Then we went on over to Leechon Market just to check out the barbecue stands and stuff like that. Absolutely delicious. Andrew, we are putting that on the list. Good to know. Thanks for the tip. And then finally, we are heading down this way right now and heading on over to the Joyce Collingwood strip. So good to see you folks on the stream. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And if you want to hit the dollar sign during the live streams to send us a super chat or a super sticker, you can do that. And then finally, we have super... If you are watching the recording afterwards, you can the heart sign with $1 in it and send us a super thanks. Those are all ways you can support the channel. We also have channel memberships, and we take direct donations through Interact e-transfer to my email address, jforrester@gmail.com. So thanks for coming along. Look at these trees right here. They're just starting to turn red. So some are, the parts are still green. Well, look at the tops of these trees. Oh, wow. Give it another 2-3 days, these trees are going to be like electric red. Electric red. Wow. Wow. And when the trees change color, what they're doing is they're just withdrawing some of the different components of their sap into their trunks. That's why the leaves change color. They're stopping photosynthesizing because the winter is coming and they'll drop their leaves. For their deciduous trees, so the big broadleaf trees, well, our coniferous trees, of course, that are a lot of pine needles or more of this kind of webbing type of leaf. That's a lot like a fern. Pretty much stay green all year round. Some difference between the indigenous trees and these are primarily, these look like birch trees and over here, so primarily colonial trees on over here. There's the Indian style Chinese chili pepper house. Oh, I'm sure Justin, Andrew will enjoy the shout out. Yep. Andrew gives a lot of good recommendations. I would agree with you on that. My favorite was the Cafe de l'Orange over in Marpo last week. That was awesome. But I think I want to try some of their spaghetti dishes next. It just looks so good. But over here, if you haven't been to this place yet, right across the street here, the Chili Pepper House. We went in there for a Friday fried chicken walk when we did the Joyce Collingwood neighborhood here. One of our first Friday fried chicken walks, right on over here at the Chili Pepper House. Awesome wings, even better Hakka Chinese food. Okay, and those wings are off the charts. So, says a lot. Are you going to the fish and chips place? No, that's closed, unfortunately. It's turned into a Wingstop. And a Newpole. I have no idea what a Newpole is, but we'll find out in a sec. Yeah, they retired from the fish and chip shop. I think it was called the Seahorse. And here's the public library on over here. Look at that sunset. That is epic. I think that would be an awesome shot. Yeah, let's cross the street here. So this is the intersection of the Kingsway and Rupert. We are now in Collingwood. I think they will cross the street in just a minute here. Okay. There's a whole lot of new developments and renovations in these buildings here. More renovations than new developments. So you can see newer buildings on over on this side right here. Okay, and there's a lot of building that's happening in this neighborhood. So it's quite interesting to see. So we're just waiting. Yeah, Dairy Queen with the ice. Yeah, Dairy Queen's just down here. It's still in the neighborhood. We got all the way to Nanaimo Street. So, and right next to the Dairy Queen is where the Buddhist temple is too. Okay, as well as Norquay Park's near there too. Yeah. So we've been to Norquay Park before as well. This is an awesome little foodie heaven on over here. Like East 22nd and Rupert Street is an amazing area. Go there, okay? But this section from Rupert Street all the way to Boundary Road here on the Kingsway is amazing too. So much good food. So yeah, the Seahorse Fish and Chips, that place closed. And it looks like Noodle and Dumpling House has moved in Newport. I thought it was supposed to be a wings restaurant. Oh, there's a Wings Up next to it that moved in. Okay. Let's go check this out. So there is another place that moved in. There's Seahorse used to take up both sides of this. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But the Chili Pepper House is still open. That is an institution in this neighborhood. Carleton's my elementary school just up ahead on the Kingsway. So you're right. Oh, we're gonna pass right by there. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, it looks like they're still doing. This is awesome. Look at this. They're still doing fish and chips here. And the price is amazing. One piece, $8. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And it's a noodle shop too. Look at this right here. That is so cool. If you're looking for a job, they're hiring right now. So if you're looking for a job, it's this email address right here. I'm not sure why it's not showing up there. I guess it's like if you're willing to learn and you got a food license, they're looking to hire. Very cool. They got wontons at the end there. Dan noodles. I need to come back to this spot. That looks really good. It looks like they put a wall in here. Okay, because the Seahorse used to take up both of these spots, I believe, if I'm right. Okay, it looks like they split it now and they got an anytime golf coming in. And then here's the Wings Up right on over here. I thought this had replaced the Seahorse, but obviously it hasn't replaced the Seahorse. It's just moved into this location here, which was empty for quite a bit. That's a local tattoo studio on over here, Oddities. Another tattoo studio in this plaza too. That's cool. That's cool. I guess Ass is gonna have to come back here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back. And that deal is too good to pass up. I need to try that deal out. Man, you guys all saw the giant plate of food I just ate. So, maybe a drinky, but probably not gonna get any more food. That was a lot. That was delicious though. And that shows you like the neighborhood here, we've had a few places where they've asked us not to go in. But they're always very courteous about it and told us at the start. And usually it's because they had a staff member who's just, living on over here being a refugee, trying to be safe from whatever danger they have in their home country. So they just want to keep them completely off of the thing. And then when they do that, we really respect it. It's good to see, because Vancouver is a safe haven for a lot of people that are coming from countries that just don't have the same opportunities. Nice little mural on over here. Bali Caban box right now. Very cool, very cool. It's on the old hotel that's on over here. This is the Cassandra. That's awesome, look at that. That's cool. You got the windows all done up. I love it. I love it. Very cool, very cool. And he's like, nice, I love a good fish and chips. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it too. And Christine's saying it's not even expensive. That's what you find on over here though. You will find some really good deals on over here. You'll also find some really bad deals. Nick will remember the place that had both flamingos and unicorns in the wallpaper. That was a terrible place. Terrible, terrible restaurant. We're just gonna describe it as that. At least what we got there. It was not good. Asif was not happy. But there's so many other good restaurants on over in this neighborhood. Just so good. And I'm sure that other restaurant that I was talking about, they do a good job on other things, but stay away from fried chicken sandwiches, not good. Let's keep going. Justin's like, wow, absolutely. So yeah, welcome to Joyce Collingwood, right on over here. Such an awesome neighborhood. Oh, look at the trees on over here. Look at that right there. And if there was more daylight out, those would be electric right now. That is so cool. So cool. Those trees are beautiful though. I would say if you want to see them, we're just passing the Portuguese Club on over here. Come when there's a bit more daylight out, and give them another day or two. And there's Andrew's old school right there too, I believe. Right down here. Okay. That's a big school too. It's not a small one. Justin's dropping the flamingo emoji. Ah! There you go, right down there. This is one of Justin's old hoods right on over here. You can see some of the towers in the background. There's the Seahorse Furniture Company. And take a look at the school again right there. It's the number 19 bus coming in. There's the school right there for you. You can see a little bit more of it. Very, very traditional British Columbian school right on over here. With the peaked roof and the yellow wall with the siding and stuff like that. Very traditional. There's also a brick component to it. It's very interesting to see. Andrew's like, Emma House is really good. Burmese restaurant on the corner of the Kingsway and Joyce. Just to your left. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye out for that. Oh, it's next to the CBC. Very cool, very cool. Yeah. Like, we don't even know all this stuff. Like, we want to come down here and see more, but there's just so much. Look at this right here. So, this is one of the local churches right here in the building. This is the church right here. They do not only English and have a youth-sponsored prayer, they also have a Tagalog-sponsored prayer worship service on Sundays. Is that not cool? That just tells you, like, the amount of Filipinos that live in this community. There's a lot of Filipinos that live in this community, and there is a lot of Latin people that live in this community too. Like, we haven't been to the Jambon Grill on over here, and we've been wanting to go to that too. The problem with Joyce Collingwood, and it's not a bad problem, they have so many good restaurants. It just like, there's just like so many down here. You try one, and you know, you can't go eating out every single day and stuff like that. We eat at home a lot. So Asif just made a few servings of his like fusion pasta that has like Bangladeshi spices in, like a Filipino inspired pasta dish. Very interesting. Very tasty. Very interesting. He's taken to the Filipino spaghetti sauces and stuff like that too. I'm just trying to see. So this is the bubble tea chain right here. Okay. What's this place? This is the Cocoa right on over here. So this is your local bubble tea shop right here. Cocoa. This is where you can get your Pamels, Fagos, all that type of stuff. Very, very cool. Okay. And then I think this is Pho Tan right on over here. So this is your Vietnamese restaurant. Satay beef noodle soup. The house special pho, that's what I'm interested in. That looks good. Okay. And then here's what Andrew was talking about here. Amaya's house right here. Burmese and Asian cuisine. And this looks good. Oh, Asa would like this. Fish cake. Crema burrata. Stuffed with chicken or lamb. Okay, I'm getting lamb right away. Look at this. Oh, wow. There's beef rendang. Asif is, yeah, he loves the beef rendang. We just went over to the Pacific Center in Richmond. Okay. I think it's called Pacific Plaza in Richmond. So awesome, so awesome. So guys, it's getting to 2:10. I do have other things I need to do. I'm gonna walk on over to Joyce Collingwood Station right now. Okay. We're at Joyce and Joyce in the Kingsway here. Before we go any further, one more look back at some of Andrew's old school on over here. Absolutely beautiful school. Do check it out. Okay. And if you are coming to the neighborhood, keep walking this way. There's another block or two this way, and there's amazing restaurants on both sides of the street here, including the Happy Cafe right on over here too. So there's some really, really good restaurants on over here. Okay? Well, we're gonna head down this way right now because I do have other things to do in life. Vaniel, good to see you. So we'll keep going for a little bit longer. Okay? But we are coming closer to the end. So feel free to stay on. We'll still go for a little bit longer, but yeah, we're gonna head on over to the SkyTrain station right now so we can wrap things up. Okay? So, we're good to have you on the stream. Yeah, that looks like a good restaurant. Okay, I don't think Asif's had Burmese yet, so I'll have to ask him. Yeah. Okay. He's always down for trying that stuff out. So definitely. We'll write down all of those. Christine put down a good recommendation too. So I was going to put that on the list. So I'll go through and put all of those down on a list for you so that we know and have them. Okay. So howdy folks. A few other people have come on to the stream here. We're just down here in the Joyce Collingwood neighborhood. And we're doing a neighborhood checkup of the Renfrew-Collingwood neighborhood here. This is one of the newer buildings here on the strip. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of new development coming through this area here. If you actually look up at the corner here too, this one's new as well. I'm not sure if they renovated the old building that was here or they tore it down and built a new one. I can't remember, but I know that this is new the way it looks now. Okay? So it's very, very interesting to see. And we're right next to the power station on over here. They're not really doing a good job of hiding it. I guess when they built this one, there wasn't as much, there wasn't a need to hide it as much. In some neighborhoods, they try to make it look like an old house. But yeah, this is one of the new additions on over here. So they got like the 1 bedrooms here and the 2 bedrooms in the middle here. Very cool to see. But this neighborhood is chock full of both new buildings and old buildings. I believe this building here is getting new or renovated. Okay, and then you can see some of the older towers here that with the gray. All of these are very, very good places. And this is one of the things. There's a big concentration along Van Ness Street here of a lot of different towers. And the big ones are on over here, but there's smaller 8 to 10 story ones down this way a little bit further. So yeah, just wild. And then over here, all these homes have been bought up. Okay, I'm not sure if people are still living in them or not right now. Okay, it looks like they're starting to get a little overgrown. But these are going to turn, this I think is going to turn into another tower right here too. So it's very interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see. Daniel, good to see you. It looks like some people are still living in them. So they give them a little, until they tear them down, they give them a little while to still live in their old house. Which is cool to see. Gives them like a few years to find another place to live, and they've probably been paid very well for those homes. So, some people look at it as a bad thing. It's not necessarily, it's just how cities change. And growing up in Toronto, I used to see this all the time. So, different neighborhoods just, and all this stuff. Vancouver's just going through it now though, because it's a small little big city here on the West Coast. Here's Euclid. You got the neighborhood community house right on over here. So in there, they'll have like child services and different services to support people in needs. The big rental community over here means that sometimes the people who are living in those rental units on over here may be struggling to find work from time to time, especially in this day and age. Look at those trees. They are crazy electric. Where a lot of companies are not so much AI. People talk about, oh, AI is going to replace your job. Not so much AI. Okay? But more just like companies looking to cut back and invested in people and their families and stuff like that. And now they're just unfortunately having to cut back due to inflation and how that's changing the community. So very unfortunate to see. Sometimes people have to come on over to the Collingwood community house here, and there's some awesome totem poles over here too. Okay? And use those social services to help them out finding a job or just getting a little bit of help for the family and the kids, well, and that'll free up time for them to look for a job and stuff like that. And you're seeing that across Vancouver too, so very unfortunate to see, but such is life. Signs of the times. I'm not really criticizing any type of system. I'm looking at what's happening and then just explaining it, trying to be as neutral as possible. We're never truly neutral though. About what's going on. You see, there's a nice little Japanese restaurant on over here too, tucked in right here. Okay, and this is Konomi. I'm not sure if it's Konomi Sushi or Konomi Bistro. Yeah, Japanese Bistro. Right on over here. Nice little place on in there too. Very, very cool to see. So howdy folks. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, do hit that like button. We're on a neighborhood checkup of the Renfrew-Collingwood neighborhood. And we're down in the old Collingwood neighborhood now. And on Joyce Street in Joyce Collingwood. So, that's where you're going to find your Filipino grocery stores, Filipino and Asian foods right here. Kumar Express, Papanga's Cuisine. Go ahead guys, no problem. Okay, we've been in these places before. we will be in here again. Look at this place, it's just packed. It's packed. And there's more people going in there. There's Plateau over here too. Just so awesome, so awesome. But we went to ET already, so we've had a big meal, guys, but do come on over and check out these places. Okay, Plateau was my backup. We'll come down here and do a little Filipino on Filipino action at some point in time in the future. Possibly a versus. I'll talk to Asif about it. Because he's the one that writes the story first. I'm passing Sunflower. They're closed on Wednesdays. And the Bao Bakery. Oh, so much good stuff down here. And then finally, the one place that we haven't been yet, but is amazing. And this is the Milk and Sugar Barbecue right on over here. Okay. So this place is an institution on over here too. You can see a lot of people already on over there. Really affordable food. One person that's recently gone in there and made a video about it, Celeste Connects. So check out Celeste's channel. Okay, she just shows you the amazing food that you can get in there. Okay, I think she got a box. And it looked oh so tasty. Oh, so tasty. Okay, let's head on over to one of the entrances. We're just walking down this way because we'll head on over the escalator. We're in Choice Collingwood Station. And this is the big station on over on Vanessa on over here. Oh yeah, after we cross through. Okay. Don't forget about this place across the street here. Super great pizza. It actually is super. And it's great. So yeah, highly recommend super great pizza. I'm so full. I'm so full. And that's the thing about this neighborhood. There's just so much good food on over in this neighborhood. It is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Oh, we got a Mark V behind us right on over here. Mark V. Anyways, folks, my train's coming soon. Thanks for coming along today. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe. And thanks for coming on our neighborhood checkup here. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. Thanks for coming along today. And for your neighborhood checkup over here in Renfrew-Collingwood. Appreciate you coming along. Talk to you later, okay? Bye.